Oh shit, the fan is gonna fucking. But it's so hot. But what if we all blew up? Hey, it's been a while. It's been a hell of a while. There's a DBZ poster now. And a Five Nights at Freddy's one right next to it. I haven't been able to buy another one even though they're $5 because they took them off of Walmart. They're gone. Last time I checked, there was only, what was it? K-pop Demon Hunter posters. That was literally the only posters available, which is some bullshit because I saw Slipknot one when I went to buy the FNAF one. I saw a Slipknot one and it was really awesome, and I was like, oh, which one do I choose? I had something in my mouth, but I'm like, which one do I choose? And I chose the FNAF one because I fuck with FNAF a lot more than Slipknot. But I still want the Slipknot poster. But then next time I go, there's no posters except K-pop Demon Hunters. I don't give a flying fuck about K-pop Demon Hunters, bro. Yo, I should be going to sleep. It's 11, and I gotta wake up because I got a class at 11 in the morning. But I feel like I have to take this shit out of my chest. Um, I feel like I have to do creative work, like, like this, or like singing or something. I mean, I already sing. I take lessons and shit, and I take lessons for guitar. But I feel like I gotta do that for a living and bank on getting famous. Now, why do I feel like I have to do that? I'll tell you. Um, I'm not versed in it. I don't know for sure. I have not gotten a job yet. L. Big L on my part. I'm so sweaty. It is so hot. But, and yes, this window is closed and I'm complaining about the heat. But every time I open this window, bugs just crawl up in there. And I hate bugs. And every time they scare me and I go get the Raid spray and I spray them, there's hella dead bugs on there because this hasn't been cleaned in ages. And the other one doesn't open in like any further than that. It's a little bit open. You can't really tell. But trust me though, it's open. It just can't open any further. Anyway, back on track. I haven't gone into the job market yet because I'm scared. And also because I don't want I don't want to work a job that I don't want to do. Or that like it's a little complicated because there's some shit that I don't want to do, but I wouldn't mind doing. But when it's like go work at a grocery store, I'm like, do I have to? Especially when before even seeing anything about the grocery store, my brother's telling me like, oh, if you want to go work at the grocery store, they probably will ask you to cut your hair. They're taking my swag away just to work at the. I know I need the job, but like, why the fuck do I gotta get what that gotta do with anything? And if it's not that, go work at fast food. No, I don't want to. I don't want to handle burgers. I don't like burgers. First of all, I don't like burgers because they stink. When you're making a burger, stinks in my opinion, at least. So like I don't want to work with, and it's so greasy. Everything's so greasy. It just icks me out. I don't like fast food and the thought of working in a kitchen. Which is also why working at the corner store where they like make bread and bread. That's also I don't know, man. That one's weird because that was more of a personal. Like I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna hold you. That's way more of a personal. Like I definitely could do that. I just kind of don't feel like it, and that's not good. I shouldn't. My feelings shouldn't be a part of this. You know, like it's like okay, you don't feel like it. Too fucking bad. You need the money. Like we're kind of like poor shit. We kind of like need the money like right now. So like, but I don't know, man. That barrier is very big for me. So like to climb over, it's kind of like a little bit of a hassle. I'm taking this shit off of me because it's so fucking hot, and I'm not pointing the fan at me because of this guy. Because if I point the fan, you're just gonna hear the fan instead of me. Because I'm not even being that loud. Because it is 11:47 in the morning, p.m. at night. And it's just confusing because in fucking 12 minutes, it's gonna be midnight, which is gonna be in the morning. Anyways, I haven't gotten the job market. That's the point. So I don't really know, but this handy dandy thing, this handy dandy thing, do have a lot of information in them. A lot of information that people post on there and that I receive. According to that information, the job market fucking sucks. And even if I do get a job, it's still gonna be fucking ass. And like, I just have to hope and pray that like nothing tragic happens. Because like for some reason, my TikTok feed was really feeding me a bunch of shit about how the healthcare system sucks dick. And I've been knowing this, but like these motherfuckers are really going into details with it. I'm sorry, I said motherfuckers. I shouldn't say that. But these people were really going into detail with it, and I'm like, damn, it really does suck. It like extra sucks. That shit is extra ass. Right, right. There was literally a guy that is like in debt, basically in bankruptcy, because his lung collapsed twice. And shit is so expensive. He's now, so he was like dying, and because of that, now he has to like pay hella bills. Why? Why? Why is that like that? I know the way I word it makes it sound like it makes sense that he has to do that. I don't know. The way I was wording it when I was talking to myself, it made it sound like that. But like when you think about it, there's other places that have free healthcare and that you can go to the hospital because you're dying and then you come out of the hospital alive and they're like, good, keep on going with your day. Go go live your life now. Now that you're able to. And there's no money involved. Because the government pays for that because they want you to live. But we're part of America, baby. They don't want you to live. We're part of America, baby. They don't want me or you to live. They want them to live. They want themselves to live. Not us, though. So, it's like, oh, you want to live? Pay up. Give me that money. Give me 3 bands. Give me 3 bands. So I can give majority of that money to Israel. Anyway, that's besides the point. Point being, if I want to live comfortably, I need big money. Imagine if that's the thumbnail of the video. That'd be so goated. If the fucking thumbnail of the video just be like, I was looking serving face. Let's hope that's the thumbnail of the video. It's randomly generated. I don't know what's gonna be. What if I made it a picture? Nah, that would ruin the aesthetic. Anyways, what was I on about? Damn. Me saying what was I on about made me forget even more what I was on about. Fuck. Shit. No, I don't remember. Wait, I'm gonna pause it because, dude, if I pause it now, I can get some air from the fan, and I can recoup my thoughts. Hold up. So they want big money off you. No, I need big money. I need big money to be able to live comfortably because they want big money off me and you and everyone. Because if you don't have money, like the bag, that's what the government thinks, not me. You know, I thought that at some point when I was tinier, shorter, in stature. and an age. But then I was like, damn, I don't know what I was like. I don't know what changed me. I just kind of changed. It's this guy's fault. It's this guy's fault that I'm a better person, and it's this guy's fault that I'm more depressed. Anyways, yeah, I feel like to live comfortably, I need to basically gamble on getting famous on this thing. But then it's so weird because if I get famous making music or like being a YouTuber, whatever the fuck, YouTube also sucks. It also sucks. If I become a YouTuber and like, let's say I, like, let's have this example. This is like something that's actually happening, like been happening right now. Jay from the Cub Scouts, Bijou Mike, they played a game called Yandere Simulator. YouTube introduced a policy into their terms of service that now makes that game bad. That now they flag that game as, oh no, don't do that. Mm-mm. So they've been taking down videos of that game. But the way they do it is kind of like with a strike or whatever the fuck. That basically, if you get that notification, bad juju, 3 times, channel gone. Channel gone. No more money. So if I upload something that in many years in the future becomes a bad thing, and then YouTube notices 3 of those things that I uploaded that now are considered bad, they can just entirely cut just no job. So it's like, okay, I need big money from YouTube, but big money from YouTube isn't gonna stay. So I still need a job besides big money, besides the YouTube thing, so that I can still have guaranteed money. But then that's still not gonna be enough because jobs pay like shit. Okay. So like, what the fuck? You know? I don't know. And then being a public figure, if I get like famous off music or something, it's like, okay, I get to just make what I want to make and then get paid for it, right? Except the music industry fucking sucks and they all just want to hog the money that you made for them and then pay you bullshit. Watch the Drew Gooden video on it. It like, because that's the thing though. This is what I hate, dude. Because I would love to get big money off of getting famous, off of being a YouTuber. But I don't want to get big money off of doing this with the intent of getting. I don't know if you get what I'm saying, or if I'm explaining it right. I don't want to get famous with the intent of getting famous. You catching my drift? I want to get famous just like naturally, you know? Like I don't want to seek it out. I want to just be doing what I like and posting it just because I want to post it. And then everyone just so happens to like that, you know? Because then it's more authentic and it's more real. And I want to bring authenticity and reality to the other people, to whatever the fuck. I sound stupid as shit. But trust me, I'm making sense. And in the matter of fact, I don't need to make sense. Fuck you. The fuck? You don't get it? L. Nah, but anyway. But that's the thing too. And that's what sucks because I feel like I have to do this to be able to get the big money, but I don't want to seek getting the big money because then it doesn't feel authentic and real. But if I don't seek it out, I don't get the big money. And if I don't get the big money, I live like shit and I can't get what I want. So that's why all that collective, grab it, put it into my head. What thought forms the beginning of the video? What if we all blew up? What if everyone in the world right now collectively exploded? Net positive. Net positive. No more data centers. No more AI. No more capitalism. No more Netanyahu. No more big evil corp. Nature thrives. Boom. Tell me that's not the greatest illusion of all time. Also, that's kid trunks from the Boo Saga. Isn't that cool? I got a little kid trunks hanging from the window. Right next to the big trunks on the poster. And Vegeta and Gohan and Goku. Right next to Bonnie and Freddy Fazbear and Chica. I'm gonna go take a shower now. It is 11:59. And I'm stinky and sweaty because it's so fucking hot. If you like the summer more than the winter, you are extroverted. Oh my god, I just made that connection. The people that like the summer more are extroverted because they like going out to the beach with their friends. And going to pools and having fun. I don't like it because I stay at home, and at home it sucks because I'm just hot. But then in winter, big winter storms, you can't go outside. Big snow, you can't go outside, even though it doesn't snow here. But whatever, it snows in other places, and it's cozy inside. So you stay inside because it's cold. It's too cold. You don't want to go outside. It's too cold. Ugh, I'm gonna freeze to death. But when it's hot, I want to go outside because if I stay at home, I'm just gonna fucking heat up and die. I'm over exaggerating it, but you know. But yeah, I just made that connection. If you like the summer more, you're extroverted because you like going outside, you like going to the beach, you like going to pools and hanging out, and that's what you do in the summer. In the winter, you don't really go outside that much. But the introverts, Eo Sky, they like that. I like that because you just get to stay and chill at home, and it's just naturally cold and cozy. I just made that connection. How many times did I say that I just made that connection? Probably 5. Imagine I guessed it right. That'd be insane in the membrane. Anyways, I got timers on my phone for Instagram and TikTok. They don't work. I still do scroll. And I do scroll now when I get them back. I hate this because it's a 50-50. Like I said, it it made me a smarter and a better person, but it also made me more depressed. Or I've seen also that smarter people tend to be like more negative because they know how shit everything is. Because they know how shit the system and all that bullshit is. Yeah. And they know that not the majority of people don't really know that. So they can't really make that much of a difference. Yeah. Yeah. As you can tell, a lot has changed since last time I spoke. Has it though? I don't know, I didn't watch the last video. That's the whole gimmick. I don't watch these. I make them, I ship them out, and also, if you made it to this, if you made it here, at 1943, if you're here, don't text me about this. Don't don't text me on my phone about this. if you there's something called the comment section. I know, right? You can do that. I'm gonna be honest. If anybody else watches this, they're gonna be confused. I'm saying this specifically to my sister. My sister has done that multiple times, and I'm sorry. I don't talk to you a lot. This feels a lot more personal. I'm so fucking. I don't know. I just don't really like it. I don't like texting. Texting is kind of weird unless I like really really know you, like my best friend. I text her a lot, and I'm not really even my best friend. I love her to death. I don't text her a lot, but I text her sometimes, and I actually hit her up. And my best friend, my homeboy, I also do that to him. Who else? Nobody. And like, don't. I guess to kind of put a band-aid on it, I also don't text my brothers, so don't feel weird that I don't text, you know? Because I also don't text them. They text me and I respond. I don't. But then my sister texts me and I don't respond. I'll be real. I don't really know. I don't really know. That was the theme of the last one, right? The last episode. Like it's a series. Fuck it. It's a series. It's numbered. Like the last episode. I don't know. I was just saying I don't know a lot. I remember that. I didn't watch it though. I just remember it because I did it. I was the guy talking. But yeah, that's also a fucking negative of this thing. I have a lot of things in my mind that go on and I act on them, but I don't really think about them. Why I don't think about them? Because why would I think about that when instead I can play Dragon Ball Legends? Dragon Ball. Can you tell that I like Dragon Ball? Kaboom. Kablow. Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit by a bazooka. Wait a minute. Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit by a bazooka. Yeah, I think about it every time I hit the hookah. Kaboom. Kablow. Kaboom. I was in my room. That meme is so old now. But I kind of hit that shit, didn't I? Yo, I have this friend, low-key ex-friend, that cannot stop hitting this goddamn emo. Not every, but a lot of the Instagram posts you see on her fucking page, it's just her going. And I low-key fucking hate it. And it's low-key jealousy, but we're not gonna go into that. Yo, I kind of killed this video by the end of it. Like, I feel like it was going all right, and then at the end, latter half, 1943, the timestamp, it just fucking went down. 9/11 reference. I heard Bush did that. I don't know. This guy told me about it. I'm not really sure. Anyway, shower.